What's going on, everybody? It is a new video going down. Kind of did a little bit of a rebrand on the channel. So this is kind of a little bit new to me. So this should be interesting. But first and foremost, I would like to create a video here. And I would like to introduce myself really quick. Quite a spawn this is, huh? Anyways, hello, my name is NoFly. That is me. That is who I am, what I stand for, all the good stuff. Just in case you're wondering what this skin is, I think this skin's pretty indicative of a flightless bird, although I do look like a pigeon. But anyways, so kind of just throughout this video, I'm just here to essentially introduce myself, what I stand for, what I believe in, and kind of where I'm hoping this can go. Been into YouTube for a couple of years, been streaming on Twitch for a couple of years as well, and this is something that, I've given some solid thought to, and I think that I'm going to be starting up the YouTube channel under a rebrand. Now, if you're an old sub coming back, if you're a new viewer, first and foremost, thank you guys for being in here, thank you for watching, all that good stuff, and literally not exactly sure where this is going to go, but all I know is that I've gotten some motivation just from some YouTubers that I've seen doing it. If you guys are familiar with the Unstable SMP, shout out to the Unstable SMP. Kind of the short that I will be uploading today will be based on elytra macing. And just in case if you're curious, one of the protagonists in the SMP, Wembu, very known for his elytra macing, so quite literally, shouts to him for kind of getting me back into the saddle with YouTube. And you may be thinking to yourselves, well, what do I have to offer? So YouTube and streaming is kind of more of a second job for me. I got a primary job outside of this. Not to say that I don't want to be doing this. I think it's always been a passion of mine to want to stream, to share my story with people, especially people that I might not know, so that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is to be able to bring joy and bring like smiles, laughter, happiness to just about anybody that watches these videos. And geez, it's really hard to just talk in a monologue, because typically if I stream and there's people in the chat, it's kind of what I can also see kind of all going on together. And let me think. So that's kind of who I am. I'm not really going to share any other information unless if you've been in the channel for a long time, you know who I am or something along those lines. But I think I'm going to keep myself a little bit protected here and just not really share who I am just yet. If you come to Twitch and you watch the videos, you'll definitely know who I am, but obviously. So you may be thinking, what's the content going to look like on this video? What I think I want to do is do a lot of Minecraft content here. Typically whenever I'm streaming on Twitch, it's like Valorant, it's really mixed up. But I kind of want to get on a decent schedule, especially over the summer, to providing content to you guys. You guys being whoever the heck is actually watching this right now, because it could be somebody years from now, could be me years from now, and just seeing, oh wow, what an absolute catastrophic failure this was, or hey, guess what, this went really well and I actually get to do something I'm passionate about for the rest of my life. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Gosh, this is kind of abysmal, isn't it? Gotta go that way. But yeah, so what else can I talk about? Yeah, a lot of the content for the YouTube is going to be Minecraft oriented. Not a part of any fancy SMP or SMPs, not really like aware or familiar with anybody that's like in the scape. A lot of my friends don't really play Minecraft anymore. But I definitely want to try and make something that people will at the very least enjoy. And this has to be fun for me too, like I've always had a passion to do stuff like this. So it's kind of my motivation. So I think on top of Minecraft content, where I also want to go through with this is be able to do like Q&A sessions, perhaps even a live stream or two over on YouTube. I think that would be pretty fun to do. What? That's weird. Oh, the chest is just hidden right there. Your treasure map. You're holding a nautilus shell. Nothing else. Okay. Oh, I need to head north. Need to head northeast. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of the direction where I'm taking this. And if you can't tell, I'm a little bit of a spaz. I'm a very energetic person, and like, just like I said before, I'm just a big fan of making people smile, making people laugh, and at least in my day job, I tend to do that on a daily basis, as well as educating the youth. That's kind of where I feel God's called me to do. And then I guess that kind of segues me to the second point is I am a very religious man outside of streaming. So like in terms of swearing, in terms of saying crude things, I think you probably won't hear me do much of that, if at all. And you know, it's not just for the younger audiences, it's also for me, because I'm trying to make content that's, you know, fairly age appropriate. So like if my kids were to look back at this and they would be like, wait, daddy, what on earth, what does this mean? And then I have to explain to a 5-year-old what XYZ whatever means. So oh my gosh, there's no way I get poisoned. What's this one do? Weakness? Bro, holy moly. But anyways, so that's why a lot of the content I'll do, as you will come to find, I just realized that I'm not even heading, wait, I am heading the right direction. That's why you'll see a lot of the content that I do really is family friendly and stuff, because I take my religion very seriously. And I'm a Roman Catholic, just in case if that's, just in case if you're like, oh, this guy says that he's religious, what does that mean? Well, that's what I mean. Anywho, let me think here. What else do I need to talk about? Might have to cut that part. No, it's just who I am. And I truly do have a fond care for everybody. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, like, where you're from, your background, anything like that. It doesn't really matter to me, you know? If you come into the live stream, if you're, like, I met somebody from the country, Georgia, and her and I are becoming, like, well, through a screen, but becoming pretty good friends, you know? So, like, genuinely, it doesn't matter where you are, where you come from, who you are. You always have a place in the community. If you so choose to join the community, it's up to you. And again, like, not that I know exactly where things are going to go from here, but I'm very excited to at least try to make a name for myself on this platform. And that's just been a dream of mine for a long time. Does that mean it's going to happen? No, because there's nothing guaranteed. Everything is earned. But just know, every single day, I will be pushing myself to be a solid content creator. Yo, where on earth is this thing? I'm dead center in the middle right here. There it is. Okay. So let's see what else. You may be wondering why the name NoFly, like, and your character is literally a bird that has like a whatever on, and the whole, like, literally the whole reason behind the name is my original my original Xbox gamer tag. So I definitely know a lot of you have like fun little stories about like, oh, my original Xbox username was this. My original one was NorthFlyer15222, and then it went to NorthFlyer, then it went to NoFly. It's been quite a different amount of things, but now you will know me as NoFly. This will be the skin. This will be me. I'm gonna turn off F3 so you can actually see me. Bro, I look like I have a fat head on that, but anyways, I'm really excited for this journey. So I'm just gonna kind of be a little bit lively and I guess just talk about things as I continue to play through this, not for much longer, because introduction videos, they're always weird, like I remember watching YouTubers like introduce themselves and stuff like that, or maybe not at all, and like it definitely is awkward, but we're here anyway, so definitely is awkward not having an audience, but all right, let's see here. I'm really curious what kind of goals you guys have when you guys start a Minecraft world, because I also speedrun, and that'll probably be some of the content that I post as well, is speedrunning. And no, I don't think there's going to be any sheep over here. Oh, it's that way. But so speedrunning is going to be part of the content that I post. I'm trying to get better at elytra macing, and that involves killing hundreds of endermen. So if you guys watch the short later tonight, you'll see what I'm talking about. But ultimately just trying to like just have fun, have fun, be myself. That's kind of the goal here. But yeah. Oh, there's little skeletons over there. Gotta get to bed, bro. Get out of your bed. All right. Let's see. What are some other fun things I can talk about? My YouTube is home to a lot of different content, at least before this. So again, like I've said, if you guys have like seen any of my previous videos, like maybe I will post some montages too, because I think, no, where do I post my montages? Yeah, I'm pretty sure my montages are posted. No, I took them down, sorry. Anyway, gosh, is this really that hard? Can somebody tell me, is this really that hard, just talking at people through a screen like this? Crap. But yeah, you know what, I actually do kind of want to set some goals, because I'm a very goal-oriented person, and I feel like everybody is or has the capacity to be. So you know what, how about this? If you are watching this video right now, it is June 4th of 2026. So since it is June 4th of 2026, that means we have roughly 6 months left to go in the year. And what I want you to do in the comments below is two things. Number one, I want you to send one of your goals that you have for yourself for the rest of this year. Now, granted, it'd be very awkward if there was none of you. I think that would be really funny, by the way. But all I'm going to ask you guys to do is down below, send me what a goal you have is for the remainder of this year. I think I'm going to make this my local base of operations right here. So if you're wondering, hey, NoFly, what are your goals? My current goals, I would say, there's like, I'm gonna do a couple of different things, because I have like personal goals that I'll share. Like a lot of my development goals I'm probably not going to share, at least in terms of my day job. But I would say that a goal for me would be to grow this channel, and I want to kind of see where I can get in 6 months. Now that means fairly regular upload schedules, and upload schedules I am not that good at, may I tell you. But having a solid upload schedule, I think, is a good goal of mine, both on streaming and YouTube, especially when my day job kicks around again. So I'd say that's one of my goals. In terms of numbers, I don't really want a numbers goal. I don't want to be like, oh, I want to get to this many subscribers before the end of the year. But no, I think that's silly. I think by the end of this year, if I had 1,000 subscribers, which is pushing it because I'm starting at 40, but literally, if I had 1,000, I would be extremely grateful. You know, like maybe I do something fun on my stream. Maybe I do like something else fun. You know what I mean? Not exactly sure what that all entails, but oh, I don't need to kill them. I can just make some shears. But yeah, so I would say that those are some solid goals, at least from my end. Wait, are they even gonna? Oh, that one already did. Nice. Those are some solid goals on my end. I would say personal goals, like I want to like get a little bit more fit, so that's why not posting gym content, obviously, but gotta go to the gym. Ooh, look at that. That looks very promising. Let me see here. Okay, so yeah, so those are just a couple of my goals. Again, if you feel so inclined and you would like, I already have a boat. Okay, but if you guys feel so inclined to want to share what your goals are heading into the final 6 months of 2026, feel more than happy to, because you can have a little timestamp to come back to, like, hey, what goal did I set for myself? This is the goal that I set for myself. And so yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear my mouse or anything, but I use a glass mouse pad. And for those of you that have never even heard of a glass mouse pad, don't knock it till you try it. I'm telling you, this thing for Valorant, it's made my aim smoother. For everything else, it's just been cool. It's been cool to use. It's been cool to use it. Anywho, I'm not just gonna fill the void with just my useless yap. So, oh, I could have died there. Oh my gosh, look at all these things. Look at all these stalagmites. I hear flowing water. What's down here? Oh, there's a geode right here. Oh, I'm getting low. That's not good. Yeah, I'm also not a Valorant or a Minecraft pro by any means, but I hope that you can at least find some joy in the sounds of Minecraft. Dude, how far does this... Oh my gosh. There's no way. Wait. Yes, yes, yes. Please, please, please. Open up. Oh boy. You know what? That should be another thing that I build real quick here. Oh, I know. Nice. There we go. Look at that. Becoming a professional already. Yo, I can't see, bro. Okay. Oh my gosh. We already got diamonds. Yeah, I kind of think that this is where this video ends. I don't necessarily think I have another reason to extend it. But anyways, so just a chance for me to introduce myself and for you guys to meet me. I hope this wasn't too weird, or you're not like, oh, this guy's weird, man. But anyways, yeah, I think I'll just call it here. So for my friends who are just chilling out, hanging out here for the first time, my name is NoFly, and I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, goodbye, see you guys later.